Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Between now and December 16th, if you use this promo code, you will automatically be entered into a drawing where 13 winners will each win one of the Flipside Gaming Masterpiece Collection playmats. See the description below for more details.
Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and we got some Ravnica Allegiance cards to take a look at tonight. Now, this happens every preview season. They send out the promos, they start arriving at stores, and surprise, the stores will open these up, someone will take a photo, put them online. Long story short, we get a look at 5 cards we have yet to see from the new set. So I don't want to slow roll you too much on this. I'll briefly say if you want to help out the channel, check out the description below. There's a few ways to do it. We're also nearing the end of our promotion with Flipside Gaming to win a Masterpiece Series playmat. Check out the description for all the details, but let's get into these cards. Alright, here's the initial photograph, and we'll take a closer look at each one of these cards in just a moment. You're going to notice there's one reprint here. We'll look at that. And there's also a card that we saw a few days ago. This time we have it in the English language variant, though. Last time it was a Spanish language card. But it looks like it's officially called Light Up the Stage. We won't talk about that one today. It is a Friday Night Magic promo that you see there in the bottom left corner, since we did a video on it a few days ago. But we will look at these other 5, so let's check them out. We're going to begin with the Haunts of Hightower. Now, I'm looking at this picture. It looks like it says Buy a Box promo to me. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It looks like an M Buy a Box promo, although the reflection makes it look like a rare, not a mythic, although I do think it is a mythic. If I'm wrong, this will be an amazing limited card, but I'm pretty sure this won't be in your regular packs. Now, this costs 2 black and 4, Legendary Creature Vampire, 3/3, Flying Lifelink. Whenever this attacks, defending player discards a card. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, and that is anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Okay, so this is actually a pretty cool card. I could see myself playing this in a commander build, throwing it in a vampire deck, for example, or maybe actually building around this as a commander with a lot of mill behind it. Make this thing really big, attack in, get a lot of commander damage and some life gain. Feels like it could be fun. When it comes to standard, I don't really see it performing great there. You gotta remember, Doom Whisper is in the format already. If you're gonna cast a big creature in black, you're probably gonna go in that direction. The ability's cool, flying's cool, lifelink's cool, but it can be taken out just so easily, not just by the big removal spells that are out there, but even a lightning strike will ground this thing. So I think for the resources you're putting into it, it's just too fragile, unfortunately. But if this is a Buy a Box promo, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. We don't really want those always showing up in standard decks. We saw that happen with Nexus of Fate, and it led to a lot of chaos. I don't think we need that again. So I have no problem if a card is coming out as a Buy a Box promo, and it's just a fun commander card. That's fine by me. Next we have Growth Spiral, and this costs a blue and a green. It's an instant. Now, it looks like a common, but the other Friday Night Magic promos are uncommons, so perhaps it's just the reflection. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Nothing crazy here, but I do like that it's cheap, instant speed. It can help you ramp out a little bit, perhaps. And what's really nice is these cards sometimes don't work the way you want them to work. In this case, if that happens, you draw it and you don't have the extra land. At least for just 2 mana, at instant speed, it can replace itself. That's not the worst thing in the world. It feels a little inconsistent again for standard, but you know what? In limited, I could see myself playing this in Drafter Sealed just to try to get ahead of curve, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm still moving through my deck. Mortify. Okay, this one's a reprint. You're familiar with it. Black, white, and 1. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Instant, uncommon. And of course, this is another Friday Night Magic promo. The art looks pretty sweet on there too. So Mortify is just really good. I don't know what else to say about it. You know what the card does. Destroying a creature at instant speed for 3, even if it is 2 different colors, is just awesome. And you have the added versatility that if you need to hit an enchantment here, you can. This will see standard play. And this is first pickable most likely in some packs of draft. I haven't seen many cards in this set yet, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this could be a first pickable uncommon in many packs. This is Rakdos Firewheeler. It is an open house promo, and unfortunately we can't see the art very well behind the sticker, but we can see that the cycle of 2 of each color uncommons is continuing, which is awesome. This time we have 2 black, 2 red, human rogue creature, 4/3. When Rakdos Firewheeler enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to target opponent and 2 damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. That's actually pretty good for 4. Gives you some nice board presence in Drafter Sealed, and also might take out a small creature, which is a nice way to just give you a little more advantage on board. I like that a lot for 4 mana, even if it is 2 different colors. I think you're getting enough here. Again, I'm not feeling this one for standard either, but I do think it could be a strong limited card if you're in those colors. Simic Ascendancy. This one's kind of interesting. It costs a green and blue. It's a cheap enchantment rare. Pay 1, a green and blue. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature you control, put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Simic Ascendancy has 20 or more growth counters on it, you win the game. Also, this appears to be the draft weekend promo. There's a couple ways you could look at this card, and yeah, it's got the fancy alternate win condition, looks really fun to try to pull off, and yeah, maybe you could in a limited game every once in a while, who knows. However, I think this card is actually better if you just look at it as a 2 casting cost enchantment, even though it is 2 different colors, that gives you an interesting mana sink to build up the power toughness of your creatures on the battlefield. If you're in a draft or seal game that's in the middle of a board stall, you're going to be really happy to have something like this on your side to just hopefully pull ahead of your opponent. And I think it's just really sweet for that reason. So if you're all in on Simic, maybe you could draft this and build around it and try to get to the point where the alternate win condition could occur. But you might just want to play this and just build up your creatures and throw extra mana into board presence. And that could be pretty awesome. What about standard? Well, I do think you're putting a lot of resources in to get the win condition to work. And part of me would love to see a Merfolk deck work with something like this, but I'm not going to hold my breath unless there's a lot of really good tools in this set. I don't really think that's going to be realistic. It's an enchantment that's still really cheap, but it's not doing anything on its own, and you do have to have board presence to begin with before it can do anything. This is not going to feel like a good draw if you just had a board sweep happen or something like that. So I don't really see it there necessarily, but this would be great in an Atraxa deck and Commander for sure. Like, I think there's a lot of great Commander applications for this card, no doubt. Alright, so that's a little teaser peek at the set that we got today, and I'm looking forward to learning more. I believe January 2nd is when official previews will begin. We will be reporting on those on the channel, as we always do. But until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.